Hello everyone, it's Regina from the Cutting Cafe. Welcome to another episode of Watch Me Work Wednesdays. I want to show you how to put together the new Christmas tree cup cards. Basically, you put them together the same way as the other ones we have over at the cafe, but there are a few different added things that I added to a few of the Christmas ones. So let me show you real quick the different ones that come in the set. There's a snow globe, a snowman, the word snow, the word joy, there is a bub ornament, and there is a Christmas tree, and then there is another one that goes with this. That is two bubs on a card, and we're going to make that one, so I'll show you that one shortly. But basically, you put these tree cup cards together the exact same way you do the other ones that we have. But I want to show you real quick a few different extras on some of the ones that we're releasing this time. Now, for the for the Christmas bub here. Basically, as you can see, there's no card on this one. So I'm going to show you quickly how to put together some of the pieces on this set. You still will have the round piece that makes the actual tree cup. So just to give you a refresher on how to put these together, let's do that really quick. And I'm going to kind of be going a little bit quick on this video because I have a lot of things I want to share with you. So then you have your clear piece that you put in the middle there. Okay, and then you will go ahead and fold these over. Till it creates a little cup, kind of like a cup there. And then you have your side. So we'll add some adhesive on here. I'm hoping I can get through this entire video without a phone ringing or any other interruptions. So now, okay, yeah. That's okay. So then we're going to go ahead and wrap this around the tree cup part. And then remember, you want to kind of press this down. And this is not perfect. This is basically just to kind of give you a refresher as to how to make the tree cup part. So you want to press down around it really good. Okay. And then you have these little tabs on the back. You want to fold them out. Okay, and normally with the other tree cup cards we have, you would be putting this on a card form. But since we're making an ornament, you're going to actually put it on the piece that looks like this. So you would turn this over, and going to add glue here. Okay. And then this is going to go on top of here. And you just want to flatten it down. Okay, so that's the start of it. Now you will then, there's a few different options. This set will come with a few different sentiments to put on the top. The one I cut it out was Merry and Bright. Now these you will punch out using a 3-inch circle punch. You'll realize in the set that I did not put any black lines around the outside or the inside. Granted, you'll punch it out with a 3-inch circle punch, but for the inside circle you can use whatever size you want. So basically what it's going to do is if you make it, use a smaller circle, you're only going to see a little bit of the inside. If you use a bigger circle, you'll see more. I can't remember what I punched this one out at. I think I did it a little bit bigger than 2, but I'm not really sure. So before you add this on, you will go ahead and put the cover on there, and that just covers the raw edges like we have in the other treat cup sets. So let's add that on. And again, this is not perfect because I just want to kind of demonstrate how to do this. So you will add that on there. Okay. And then actually before you add this piece, there is another piece that comes in the set, and that's just in case you don't want to see the edges here, or maybe you just want to do that in a totally different color. So there's a bigger circle. So let me take this off. Sorry about that. There's a bigger circle that you would go ahead and put down here. Now, also before you do that, and this is optional, there is this piece right here. Oops, not that one. This one here that has a curve in it. So if you want to put this a totally different color, you can go ahead and put that on first, then add this, which would make it where you wouldn't see the bottom part like I did on this one. Or if you want this to show at the bottom here, you'd put this on first, which we'll just do that real quick. And this wouldn't be so hard to put down in here if I would have lined everything up perfectly. Then we'd put this on. And that would go here, matching it up to the top part. Okay. Then you would go ahead and put this on. Because see, by me putting this on first before I did this, it would not have been able to go down on top. So just kind of remember to do this piece here last if you want to add a different piece back here. Okay. Then this would go on top of here, like that. So let's add that. Okay. Kind of falling out of my hands here. Okay, so that is the front part of the bub. Now, this is the piece that would go on the back to cover it up. And basically, you're just going to be laying that, matching it up like that. Now, granted, you might, and if this doesn't matter, then it won't pertain to you, but whatever you're putting in the inside, if you kind of want everything to match, like maybe you want this here to match what you see in the inside, then of course make sure you cut out on the right side that you want to show through the window. So you can go ahead and put this on, and you're only going to be gluing on here. You're not going to be gluing on there. Okay. And it doesn't really matter to me which side I do because we're just doing this for demonstration purposes. So, and then there you go. Now, this extra piece here is the one that would go on the back of here. Now also, if you wanted this to be a lot heavier, a lot sturdier, you could literally do this piece in a piece of thin chipboard and then cover it with another piece of pattern paper. Okay, so let's put this on here real quick, and then I'll show you how we do the part that goes on the back to get the candy in and out. Okay, so you put that there, and then this is the back part that goes on there for you to be able to get the candy in and out with this pull part. You're going to glue up to the holes. So we'll place glue here. And if you want, you could go ahead and stuff the candy in there right now, or you can put this piece on. So, and you want to line it up with the circles being at the top. Okay. And if you find that this tends to come up, you might even want to hot glue it to make it be a little bit more sturdier, a little bit more actually to stay stuck better. So then this just goes in and out like that. So basically here's the one that I made. I used the Happy Holidays from Our Home to Yours, and I think I'm going to be giving this to a few of my neighbors this year. And I did go ahead and use chipboard. There's actually a piece of chipboard in the inside that I used, and then I used a heavier piece back here. And there's my peppermint. Now, yes, I did have to stuff this in here kind of a certain way to get that peppermint in there because the hole was just a little bit bigger than the actual peppermints, but they fit in there perfectly. So, okay, so that's kind of how that one works. Now I wanted to show you on the tree here, which I think is the cutest ever. There's two different ways that you can do the top part of the tree, and I wanted to show you how I did the little branch at the bottom. So, of course, you have this piece that goes on your folded piece. And what I mean by the folded, this is the folded card. Okay? So, we're just going to be working with the top pieces to show you how that works. So, you have your, this is the actual piece here that you're going to be making the treat cup out of. Okay? And this is the part that goes around the treat cup. So you will fold on this perforation line here. Okay. And then you're going to put glue up to the perforation. So let's see, I'm going to put glue up to that line. I mean up to those dash lines. Okay. I probably should have used double stick, because I've got to be able to wrap this around. So now what I wanted to show you on this actual side piece for the tree, there are dash marks on here. So you can see right there, and then there's one right there, and then there's one at the very end where this tab is. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and you want to put your adhesive at the edge here, there, and then a little bit down here, just like you would on the other ones. Oops. Okay, but when you get ready to wrap this on here, you're going to want to start on the edge that does not have the little end tab. So you want to start over here, and that part goes on the very bottom of the tree, and it goes at the very end, not where this is, but the very end there. So you're going to put that there and try to line up as best as you can. Then you're just going to work around where that other dash mark is. That part would go around on the side there. Okay, then you're going to go around, and this part right here is a little bit tight, but once you put the cover on the top, you won't see if you can't get it perfect right there. And you're going to go around. Okay. And then when you get to the very end here, you need to put a little bit of glue here on the top. So you can stick that, as you can see, back underneath there. My hands are all gluey right there to close it up. So you can see I put the tab in right in there. Okay, and then basically you do the same thing. You're going to press these out, and this will go on top of here to make the treat cup. So let me go ahead and put that on there real fast. Oops. I wanted to do it on white, but that's okay. We'll do it on the green side. You'll stick this inside here. And press down. And again, don't worry about if this is all, if you have a little bit showing here, because we're going to be putting the little tree topper on it anyways. And you can flatten these down. Okay, now like I said, there's two different tops that will go on top of your tree. You can do a plain tree, where this is the frame that you would put down here if you choose to. You don't have to put this, but some people don't like seeing a little bit of the extra raw edges down there, and then some people want to do this in a different color. So just make sure you put that down first before you put your top part. The top part should always be last. So then if you want to just do a basic one, you'd put that down, then you would put this on top, then you can go ahead and decorate it. Now if you want to use the other top, which is what I used on here, you would use these two pieces. You're going to use the ones that are like this. So first you put the frame in like this, then you would put this on the top, then you would go ahead and decorate it. And one other thing that I didn't do, the very first step before you go to at the side on here, you'll still be putting the clear piece in the middle. The triangle clear piece would go glued inside there. So let me show you how to put the box together. Well, basically, yeah, it is a box, but the stem for the tree, you're going to fold on all the dash lines. Okay. Actually, let me do it on the white side. Okay, and then you're going to fold up and create a little box like that. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and glue on these four edges here. Glue on the four edges, and then you're going to go ahead and fold these up. And then place that on top, fold these like that, place that on top. Okay, now these two pieces here, you're going to put glue on both of these. Now these ones you also might end up wanting to use hot glue to actually get it to lay better, and I'll show you why. So you're going to, this just kind of closes this up, and then put a little bit of glue here at the top, and then this bottom and the top is what actually goes on here. You kind of just stick it right there. So you might, oh, my hands are sticky, you might want to just use hot glue to do this so that it doesn't move. Just kind of press it there. And I've got glue all over my hands. And then that's how you do the bottom part. And then this set will come with the same backs, where you'd have the back that you'd put on the back part. Let me show you from the tree, from the actual one that I've done. You still have the back part where you could get the treats. My hands are too sticky, so I don't want to pull it out. The treats in and out. And the set comes with these little, these tiny cute little bulbs here. And then there's like these little circles that you can put on there to decorate, and then there's another one that just has like a little curved line that you can put to go around. And then there is a star tree topper, and then there's another little star that has a star inside of it. So okay, and then each set will also come with a box. So let me show you real quick how to put the box together. It is very simple to put together. Here's one that I've already done, and I actually made a little bow using our bow tie template, and I put some glitter all on it. Here is the box I made. This is just a scallop punch that I own on my own. And here's the box, because I'm planning on actually getting some red tissue and making a whole bunch of these to give to neighbors, and I'm going to put this little bow on the top, and then, I don't know, do some type of decoration with that. But let me show you how to do the box real fast. And we're only going to do the bottom because the bottom and the top is exactly the same. You've got your dash marks, and then you've got your slits. You just basically fold this up like so. Put some adhesive on the edges, the four corners. Okay. And then you're going to just fold up on the corners. Simple as pie. And that's how you do the box. The other one is exactly the same for the top, and this bottom and the top would just go inside of one another. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video, but I'm going to go ahead for part 2, and I'm going to put together the other bub card. This was just the ornament one that we did here, and there's another part that goes to this particular set if you want to do it in a card form. So anyways, thanks for stopping by, and then if you want to see how I did the bub card, stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.